let's go risk our lives out the window again. And, see if we can figure this out. Close the window, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's go to that stupid case. And hopefully open it. If I actually figured this out, I will be really surprised. Because I took a lot of ridiculous leaps in logic there. If you can even call it logic. This way, please. Stranger things have happened though, so I guess we'll find out in a moment if this is actually correct. This thing, this. 5, 9, 0, 9, 7, 9, 7. Aha! It did work. The kid's name is Robin. Can you open it? It's empty? Are you kidding me? I don't get it. Oil it. Didn't need to be oiled. What is this? Huh? I don't get it. Do I have to pry this little piece out? Use a crowbar. Use a screwdriver. That's it. Robin. The name of Blackwood's dead son. The cubes in his room didn't spell the word bin, but part of the name, bin. And of course, the letter R. I saw in the crypt came in handy. Now let's see what the secrets are stored inside the box. I don't get it. What do I do with this? What is this little moving piece? How does this even make sense? I don't understand what's going on. There's nothing in the box. And anytime I click on it, it makes like a little noise. Okay, well... Is there anything else in here that I can take? Okay, that's the letter. No, no, no. I don't get it. Whoa, whoa! I did something right. I have no idea how I solved that, but okay. I will take it. Give me that key. I bet that's to the chapel. Alright, put it away. Back out. I have no idea how I solved. What did I do? What did I do? How did that work? How did that actually work? I don't understand. It was 1 o'clock. Oh, whoa. I got a lot done. Alright, let's go open that chapel. Forward march to the chapel, please. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married to the creepy mask. It's really fancy too. It has to be the chapel key, and it has a cross on it. The lock produced a loud noise that echoed in the quietness of the area. It made me wonder about the secrets that have been kept safe and undisturbed in here for years. There are masks, many of them. Wow, that's creepy. Not even inside the chapel did I perceive a peaceful environment. The deadly stillness was deeply unnerving. I'll say, what is that noise? Stop! It's creepy. What's going on? They have fancy paintings though. Are you gonna bless yourself with the holy water? You probably should. It would be a good idea. Okay, well, I have to go somewhere actually right now. So, there'll be a little jump cut here as I stop the recording and then pick up when I get back. And we're back. So let's explore this place. I looked at a couple of the paintings. They're all very typical of a chapel. Oh, comes the music. Yeah, I wonder if any of these paintings are out of place, then there must be something special about it, right? Okay. We've got lots of religious paintings, unsurprisingly. Ooh, is there anything on the little... this? No. I thought maybe that would be a good place to hide something. What's in there? The chalice was lavish and pleasing to the eye, but was sadly of no use to me. Then why did we open that? What was the purpose of opening it if there was nothing for me? The Whoa, I've never seen that word. Accoutrements inside the chapel, though mostly golden and shiny, looked sad and fragile. Really? They do? I don't see that. They look normal to me. Oh no, he fell. Somebody help him up. Oh man, it's actually kind of creepy. There was a large wooden statue of Christ looking after this holy place. He has no face though. Did the masks steal his face? Actually it's almost appropriate that he has no face since the masks are so... well, they are all face. I can examine all of these things, but none of them are useful. Okay, so, what exactly do I need from the chapel? What's in here that is of use to me? It feels like there's a lot of the same paintings in here. Like this one, I think I've seen it several times. Go there. Maybe let's go up the stairs. No, march over there, please. Thank you. Let's go up the stairs and see what I can find up here. There's a cabinet. The cabinet on this small loft contained items that seemed to have belonged to a priest. Oh, a book. Holy Bible. The Holy Bible, Holy Scriptures, something, something. Oh, I'm not going to be able to read that. Why is there a nail in the Bible? That's a little weird. Okay, I don't need to look at it again. Put it away. Why was there a nail inside? Does he have any thoughts about that? The box contained yet another key, except that this one looks fairly important. Also, I'm wondering why exactly Black would use the name of his son as the code on the box. Guilt, perhaps? I'm finally inside the chapel, the place where Blackwood spent most of the time during his last days. I can feel it. I'm about to make great discoveries in here. Would you care to share them with me? Where do you think you're going to make these great discoveries? Because I would like to know. Man, there's nothing up here other than a nail. What do I even need the nail for? I don't get it. So what is there still to examine here? I don't know. Do I bash things with hammers yet? Are you hiding anything? I've always wondered what INRI means. I don't know. Oh, he's got nails too. Do I need those nails? Oh, this feels really sacrilegious to be doing this. But can I get the nail out? Oops. That was pointless. Okay, I guess I don't need those nails. Or maybe he just can't reach that high. Hey, there's a nail missing there. Can I put this one back in? Okay, hammer it in. That was pointless. There was a nail inserted in the hole now. Okay, so what good did that do me? Am I gonna get a blessing now? Oh, something was curiously different about the INRI sign now. Oh my gosh, it's right. It was straight before, now it's not. I couldn't reach it. We'll jump. Maybe hammer it. That's always my response. That was pointless. Use the shovel. That should give you some reach. How about the crowbar? Hey, that worked. What did it do? Wait. Why did it go weird again? This is actually kind of creepy. Wait, what is it doing over there? It's extending that thing a little bit. What is it? Do I pull that nail out? That was pointless. You're pointless. Use a crowbar. That wasn't useful. Do it again. Is there something under there that I'm supposed to click on really quick? No, I can't. I can't even click anything when it's doing that. What are you hiding from me, sir? I wish to know your secrets. Oh my gosh! Was that there before? This. It was some kind of metal ring. Crowbar that too. Wow, that actually worked. This crowbar is super useful. What is that now? There's a chain. What do I do with the chain? Do I do the in re-sign again? Oh my god, what did I just do? Don't fall over, please. I feel like that would be highly sacrilegious. Where is this gonna go? Is it gonna be like Mask City down there? Oh, I don't like this. Holy crap, is that the missing mask? That is, I think that's the missing mask right there. I can vaguely see it through the light. At this point, I wasn't gonna bother with the light switches anymore. How do I see down here then? It was nearly impossible to discern anything in the secret room, but that seemed to be a candle. Light it. Oh, darn it, I clicked on the wrong spot. Light it. That's the missing mask, isn't it? That is the missing mask. Oh my god, why? Why do you have to be here? I'm gonna pretend it's not. April 5th, 1963. Christopher, these may very well be the last notes in this regard. I'm afraid Catherine has already realized what I've been doing here all this time. In vain I've tried to explain myself, and I know what might have been the outcome I had kept insisting. What? Oh, had I kept insisting. Okay. I missed a word there. If you could only believe me, Christopher, because I know you intend well, but I can feel the doubt in your heart. Put your rational thoughts aside for a moment and yield to the facts. If I can do it, someone who was constantly taught in the wonders of science ever since his childhood, then so can you. I am hoping that you will contemplate the possibility of some truth in my assessments once you read about my latest findings. It is imperative that you carry on with this task. Catherine is watching my every step, and I'm afraid she'll take strong measures if I do anything out of the ordinary. Did you know she has been talking to other doctors beside you, and psychiatrists? My God, Christopher, I feel that she's willing to shut me up in a madhouse. How is it possible that all of you won't believe me? As if what happened with my son wasn't enough proof. Oh, what happened? In my adjacent notes, you will find an exhaustive essay on the origin of the curse and what should be done to eliminate it. I know the whole amulet deal must sound crazy, but you have to trust me. The tribe has been doing this for centuries. Are you going to forfeit all that knowledge and experience? They faced a god, Christopher, and lived to tell it. Now it's our turn to live and tell the story. Wait, so the tribe were actually good? And Christopher, if we fail to remove the curse and anything happens to me, I want you to do it. And I have my complete mental facilities whilst I'm asking you to do this. It has been becoming more and more dangerous lately. Do not hesitate. There is simply no other way, and you would be the only one left who can do it. Promise me you will. I know I'm asking you to become a cold-hearted murderer, but Christopher, our lives, and possibly many others, are at stake. Isn't that enough to forget your vow, James? What the hell happened here? Why did I pick up a claw thing? The branch was very odd looking. No kidding. Most of the books scattered around the hidden room were about the occultism of an African culture. Even their titles were disturbing. Oh, here we go. I was looking for another note that explains these things. March 26th. The folklore of the Dalmar is just as disturbing as their vicious attacks. If my researches have been correct, then I could have stumbled upon one of the most ancient tribes ever known to humanity, dating back to the era where the so-called Bushmen inhabited South Africa. We're talking over 20,000 years ago. How could any civilization manage to survive all this time without ever hunting or expanding? Just being there. I don't dare to imagine what 200 centuries of inbreeding and cannibalism can do to people. I've seen them, and they can't be called humans. What is most unsettling is their mystical background, impossible to be considered a religion due to its complete lack of basic rules and maturity. The only simple premise is to keep an evil entity at bay, which has been stalking them since the beginning of time, or dark ages. So they are good people. At this point in my research, I had to stop and consider the implications. The Dalmar actually thought of their later period, the systematic slaughtering of mankind, as good times or golden ages. I thank the Lord that this tribe never managed to grow, as I seriously think the region, maybe even the entire continent, would have suffered terrible consequences. This history is so ancient that it makes me feel dizzy. The vengeful god, which is incidentally referred to as Dolam, would control the Dalmar via its many incarnations. Most of the time it would be a tall feline-like figure, always dwelling in shadows and slaying any villager who would unwittingly come close. Some say its deadly claws would not only penetrate your body, but your soul. Is that the thing scratching in the basement? I bet it is. The purpose of their harassment is unclear. It would look as if the Dalmar were simple toys to play with. It seems then that the Dalmar managed to free themselves from its clutches with the help of an amulet or charm which would effectively force the entity to retreat. The most curious thing is how this amulet was conceived. Two main elements were required to perform the exercising of this emo, and they had to be strictly related to each other, one representing the victim and the other representing the victimizer. Okay, hold on. I have to write this down. Victim, victimizer. Okay. To achieve this, something related to each one was used. While I'm not sure what it is referred to as the victim, I think it can be concluded that anything belonging to any villager would have served, given that they were all victims. As for something representing the victimizer, that may have been more complicated. What could possibly be related to a god? This god in question. Wait, but it's a cat thing, right? Next, these elements had to be mixed with a rare medicinal plant native to the region, which apparently had the properties to blend both items together, as long as they were not too solid. Is that the thing that I picked up in the greenhouse? Those African plants? Finally, a branch of a particular tree, whose name escapes me now, had to be used as a holder of the blended items. I think I have that, right? That's what I picked up? It is on this item that a mysterious blessing was performed. It should be noted that all the elements had to be organic. Okay. So yeah, I think the plant is on the right track. The Dalmar successfully released themselves from the control of the vicious god with an intense ritual that seems to have taken days to perform. In the end, the amulet was so powerful that the entity surrendered to their will and offered divine power in exchange for sacrifices. But the Dalmar wouldn't allow to be fooled. They decided that getting rid of this evil once and for all would be the wisest thing to do, so they managed to capture its spirit and store it someplace they could guard it for ages to come. That was the mask. My God, the evil spirit was cast into a mask. Oh God, it is, trapped inside the confines of its blessed wood for eternity. A mask, which its description bears uncanny resemblance to, who am I fooling? It is that mask. Oh man. I'm scared. The Dalmar would keep the spirit at bay via regular rituals involving the bloody sacrifices of the aforementioned amulet. Sorry, my throat is like misbehaving. It's kind of hurting right now and I don't understand why. The last book I read today about the Dalmar, in reality 2 small paragraphs as amusing bonus reading in a book lent by the museum, has revealed to me something that left me completely paralyzed with terror. I've always wondered since I began studying them what made the Dalmar savagely slaughter neighboring tribes without any apparent reason. Was it a violent raw instinct? Did they feel threatened in any way? Was it by a perverse and ungodly sense of enjoyment? No, it was fear. Fear that someone else would take the mask and realize the god. They killed to protect themselves from falling again into the Dark Ages. If they went to such extreme lengths to avoid this, then what did they have to endure when this entity was free? Oh God. The rituals haven't been performed on the mask for years now. What have I done? What have I done? I was shocked to learn about this evil. Terrible as it was, I still wondered to what extent James Blackwood went to get rid of the curse. Well, he locked the thing in the basement for one. I would say he went to pretty great extents.